Ramusipili.
Thank you, my lord. Morning, Brigadier.
Morning, sir.
Now, yesterday when we adjourned, I had just asked you a question to which you responded that in the description to Warrant Officer Steenkamp, the witnesses that were in the house, and some of them, because I do believe that Mthokozisi Twala consulted with me, Warrant Officer Steenkamp much later. But those that consulted with Warrant Officer Steenkamp on the 29th, they did not give the description of suspect B. And your answer was that it's correct. However, in their statements, they do mention some descriptions. That's where we ended, you remember?
Bathi-ke izolo ngesikhathi sicedela-ke inkulumo yana ngaphambi kwenkantolo manje nobufakazi bakho-ke kade besikhuluma khona-ke ngodaba lokuthi-ke istatement sakamnumzana uMthokozisi Twala sathathwa ngemuva kwesikhathi-ke eside-ke lapho-ke ngemuva kokuthi sele ezinye izitatimende zabanye kufakazi selethathiwe-ke lapho-ke futhi bathi iningi labantu ede bekhona-ke ngaphakathi-ke lapho kukhuluma leyana-ke abakaze bakhulume ngokujulile noma batshele bakhulume ngesikhangiso-ke somlisi othizeni noma isigebengu sesibili akusenjalo.
That is correct, my lord.
Athi yebo kunjalo.
And in the descriptions that they gave, the people that were in the house, they gave the description of the second suspect as the following. He was much taller than the first intruder. He was wearing a hoodie. He was dark in complexion.
Bathi-ke abantu ade bekhona-ke lapha ngaphakathi kulo muzi loyana-ke bakhuluma mayelana nesigebengu sesibili noma isigamkhuba sesibili ukuthi mayelana nesikhangiso sakhe wathi kade kuwumuntu omude kunalona kade engeneqala futhi bathi bagqoke ihudi kuyena-ke futhi enebala elimnyama.
Yes, that although I can't recall vividly, my lord, as to how it's outlined, it's lined up, but yes, to that effect, that is a description of the second suspect in terms of the description, my lord.
Athi yebo khona-ke kunjalo nanoma engasakhumbuli ngokujulile ukuthi kahle kahle baqala basho yiphi-ke inkulumo ukuthi ngabe umuntu omude noma umuntu ogqoke ihudi noma umuntu omnyama ngokwebala.
And from their description in their statements, especially the initial statements of the 29th, or even supplementary statements that they made thereafter, did they make any specific or provide specific features or characteristics like the O-type beard, the soul patch, and golden teeth?
Bathi-ke kule statement zabo zokuqala-ke abazenza ngelanga lange-29 zaka-October ngonyaka 2014, uma ngabe umele ebuza ukuthi ngabe mhlambe bakhuluma ngokujulile mayelana nesikhangiso somuntu noma mayelana nendlela umuntu wesibili kade ajangakala ngayo-ke le wathi kade nentshebe-ke kuyena-ke elawundi-ke futhi enelokhuzana enezinyo legolide-ke bese futhi abenelentshebe bathi uswayini kuyena.
No, my lord, I can't remember specifically because these witnesses made various statements. The first statement that they made, it's on the 27th actually of October. Subsequent to that, 2014, subsequent to that, then there were others who made a supplementary affidavit. So for me, to be precise, one will have to go through all those statements, to see exactly if they've not changed the initial description or not, my lord.
Athi lapho-ke akanako ukukhumbula ngokugcwele futhi nakweqiniso-ke lapho-ke athi kepha-ke abantu abayitatimende zokuqala-ke bazenza ngelanga lange-27 zaka-October ngomnyaka 2014 athi uma ngaba-ke umeli efisa ukuthi atholeke incazelo eqondile noma impendulo eqondile-ke mayelana nodaba lombuzo lo kade awubuza kuzomele ahambe abheke kuma-statement wonkana mhlawumbe bakhuluma ngalolu daba lolo noma abakaze bakhulume ngalo.
And now my suggestion will be the description given in their statements of taller than the first intruder, dark in complexion, and wearing a hoodie is a generic description. It can apply to many individuals.
Athi-ke mayelana nendlela abamkhuluma ngayo umuntu wesibili mhlawumbe isigilamkhuba sesibili sangena phakathi kwalo muzi leyana-ke kukuthi kade bekhuluma nje nanoma kodwa bekhuluma ngesikhangiso somuntu nanoma ubani-ke lapho-ke la bathi kade khona-ke umuntu khona-ke emude nanoma kunalowo oqala kade angenile ngaphakathi kulela khaya futhi egqoke ihudi kuyena-ke futhi anombala-ke omnyama okombala wakhe wasebusweni.
My lord, that is correct. It is a generic statement. However, you need to take the description into the context of what is happening. Then the situation changes. Because in general, if you're talking about that description, for example, in the middle of the city, it is general because the likelihood there will be a number of people perhaps wearing a hoodie, particularly today since it's cold. But if you now take that description to the crime scene, it is specific because there's no other description or evidence that we've obtained that describe another person wearing a hoodie. So there is only one individual that is described as wearing a hoodie, including the witnesses. None of them were wearing a hoodie. So then it becomes unique if you take it in that context.
Athi yebo-ke uma ngabe sokhuluma nje ngokuthi mhlawumbe into lejwayelekile nanoma ubani angagqoka-ke ihudi kuyena-ke athi vele uma sesikhuluma ngelanga lanamuhla-ke ngoba vele kumakhaza-ke kuthi baningi abantu abagqoke-ke ihudi kepha athi uma sehlela-ke emuva ngelanga leli sigameko-ke la kwenza khona-ke isigameko bonkana abofakazi kade bekhona ngaphakathi kulela khaya leliyana-ke athi bakhuluma ngendlela efanayo noma mhlawumbe basho-ke inkulumo efanayo uma bechaza-ke lesigilamkhuba sesibili esangena phakathi kwalela khaya lena ukuthi kade ligqoke-ke kade sigqoke-ke ihudi kusona-ke futhi amude kunalona lesigilamkhuba lesoqala esangena ngaphakathi futhi anebala elimnyama kuyena-ke lapho-ke athi futhi uma ejobelela inkulumo yakhe kuwukuthi-ke bonkana abofakazi kade bekhona ngaphakathi kulela khaya ngelanga lesigameko kade bengagqokile kamahudi.
But furthermore, my lord, so with that description, sorry, Mr. Ramsipeli, if now you take that description, and I won't go into details, you take that description, you then marry it to the investigation and subsequent the evidence that was obtained against number 2, my lord. The picture then changes completely because then it shows that the evidence points to suspect B and suspect B in terms of the investigation points to accused number 2, my lord.
Athi yebo-ke uma ejubula futhi ngazila athi uma ngabe kade bebona sebeqala bephina-ke icala lapho-ke mayelana nesikhangiso noma mayelana nendlela kade bemchaze ngayo-ke noma bamkhuluma ngayo lesigilamkhuba sesibili-ke lapho-ke athi uma kade besenza ukuphina kwecala mayelana nesigilamkhuba lesesibili-ke lapho-ke athi bonkana ufakazi bebutholile ibona ufakazi lobo obabaletha kumsolwa wesibili.
I understand your explanation, Brigadier, but my question was simple. In their statements, understand that you want to marry to the background and what you now know, but in their statements, that is a generic description that somebody is tall, somebody is dark, and somebody had a hoodie. If the police go on that and say, go and look for somebody tall, dark, wearing a hoodie, at that time on the 26th, they could have picked up 10, 20 people.
Athi uyayizwa-ke impendulo lapho-ke bawubrigadier Gininda kepha-ke umbuzo khe kade ujulile wona-ke futhi kade unciphile nje athi bekakubuza phecelezi nodaba lweyi-26 zaka-October ngomnyaka ka-2014 athi uma ngabe kade bekhuluma ukuthi isigilamkhuba sesibili esangena phakathi lakhaya lana-ke ukuthi umuntu omude ngokomzimba-ke lapho-ke futhi bagqoke ihudi kuyena futhi anebala elimnyama-ke athi uma ngabe abofakazi baqeqesha amaphoyisa kulolu daba lolo-ke bese amaphoyisa bayaphuma bayahamba bagcinana nalesigilamkhuba-ke lapho-ke athi amaphoyisa bengakhonakala mhlawumbe gcine sebabopha-ke abantu abayishumi noma abayishumi-12 akusenjalo yini?
No, I disagree, my lord. If you take, because you need to take this into context, the description is given indeed for the 26th of October 2014, and the time is indicated, and it is very specific where this tall, dark individual with the hoodie went into. He went to the Kumalo's house. Subsequently, there was a shooting, and people then ran out. Now, if police follow that lead, there is no way they will arrest the wrong person because there is no evidence in this docket that during that commotion, there were more than one person wearing a hoodie and others were innocent persons. There's only one individual, which is suspect B, that was wearing a hoodie. So there couldn't be a mistake that will arrest wrong people. You'll either not find people or arrest the right person, my lord.
athi cha kahambisane ke nenkulumo kaMelike lapho ke athi kepha ke uma ngabe sesibuka ke udaba lo lapha ke mandana nodaba lolu singala ngaphambi kwenkosi inkantolo ke athi isigameko senzeka ngelanga lange-26 zaka-October ngomnyaka ka-2014 athi futhi isigameko senzeka ngaphakathi kwekhaya lakwaKhumalo ke lapho ke athi futhi bonkana abantu kade bekhona ngaphakathi kwaleli khaya lakwaKhumalo ke yibona abakhuluma ngokuthi lo mlisa wesibili ke nomhlanje isigilamkhuba sesibili ke yisona esangena phakathi kwaleli khaya lasigqoke ke ihudi kusona ke futhi katamude ngakatamude ngokomzimba wakhe futhi anebala elimnyama ngokwesikhangiso sakhe salana ke ebusweni ke noma indlela kade ajakala ngayo ke lapho ke athi kepha ke khumula khona nje uma ngabe uthiwe nake lapha futhi abakaze basho ukuthi kwangena ke abantu ababili noma abathathu ade egqoke ke ingubo eyodwa ke kade kuyihudi ke leyo ke futhi emude umuntu akhona noma mhlambi ibe bade abantu bakhona ke athi kungakho ela esale emuva lenkulumo eyaqhamuka kubufakazi akade bekhona ke kulela khaya lakwaKhumalo.
Brigadier, it's a point that I'm not going to have a tete-a-tete with you. This is a point that I'll argue at the end of the whole case, should we arrive there to say this was a general or a generic description. It could have matched 1 million, 2 million, 3 million people by saying somebody is tall, dark, wearing a hoodie, but I'll leave it at that.
Athi komeli ngakaphinda bese ethathela ke emahlombe ke lo daba lo lenkulumo lena ke uBrigadier Gilina bakhuluma ngabe kaphendula kulona ke athi yena ke lento into ejwayelekile athi bangathola ukuthi mhlawumbe ngelanga leli khona abantu abawu million abawu 1 million mhlawumbe 2 million abade begqokike ingubo eyodwa ke futhi ade bebade futhi banebali eminyama athi manje sakazoyiletha ke uma basebaphikisana mhlawumbe ithimba labashushisi futhi nohlangothi labameli.
Now, and I'm still talking about the statement of the witnesses in the house. That's where we ended up yesterday. And in their statements, did they mention a specific color of the hoodie, the witnesses that were in the house?
Athi sasekulona ke lo daba ke lobufakazi abakade bakhona ngaphakathi kwaleyo muzo kaKhumalo. Manje umbuzo ukuthi ngabe abofakazi bakhuluma phecelezi nodaba lombala wehudi uthi ihudi kade ikuyihudi yombala onjani.
As a court case, my lord, we don't mean to interfere with my learned friend's cross-examination, but what is the point of focusing on what the witnesses have said when they were here in court, they've testified, and they were cross-examined on the contents of their statement? Now, what is the point of asking Brigadier Gininda to comment on their statements when they have already testified? We submit, my lord, that it's unfair to ask Brigadier Gininda on the details of those statements when they've already testified. This is a point that can be taken up by my learned friend, as is correctly pointed out in argument, my lord.
As the court pleases, my lord. My lord, you see, I'm not sure even the basis of the objection. Hence, I've said there are certain pillars of objection that I'm irrelevant, I'm repetitive, I'm badgering the witness. I don't know what the basis of this objection is. But simply, my lord, when I asked Brigadier Gininda whether the witnesses in the house provided or furnished warrant officer Steenkamp with a description of suspect B, he said, I'll answer it in two parts. On the main, no, but in their statements, they did say the description. Now, this leads me to this.
Well, my learned friend has asked us what is the pillar of our objection. It's an unfair question. It's an unfair question in the sense that the witnesses have testified, they've given their version, they were cross-examined. Now, what is the point of asking Brigadier Gininda to comment on their statement? We submit that, and if my learned friend wants a pillar, we're saying it's an unfair question to the witness.
Okay. Brigadier Gininda, if you can answer, you can say, I cannot comment because I did not make those statements. You can answer for yourself, you've got a mouth. Can you comment on what I've put to you?
Athi kumele uma ngaba uyakhona ukuthi uphendule manje nombuzo kade ubuzile ungakhona ukuthi uphenduleke mangabe unayo impendulo.
No, my lord, I didn't make those statements. All I can comment about is the investigation. But to comment as to what the person said, as I've said, my lord, one will have to go through those statements with, as there are more than one statement to really recall what people have said. But I was not the author, neither the commissioner of oath when those statements were taken. So I can only comment on the investigation. And if I have to be specific in terms of what is contained in their statements, one then will have to refresh his memory by going through those statements, my lord.
athi cha ngakakhoneke ukuphendula ngoba kade kungasuye bekabhala ke-document zabo ufakazi and futhi athi ade angekho ngesikhathi athi commissioner ama-statement abofakazi athi uma ngaba bangavuma ukuthi angene kuma-statement bese futhi awafundeke futhi ekuthizeni abuyise kumcabango wakhe athi kula ngakhona ukuthi aphendule khona.
I can, however, my lord, assist on Exhibit J, Warrant Officer Steenkamp, because we dealt with it and it's still fresh in my memory, and I can agree in that exhibit that the description of the hoodie is not given by the people who are inside the house in terms of the color, but is given rather by Makaleni because they didn't describe suspect B. So that is the closest I can describe the color of the hoodie, and the color is described as black, my lord.
Athi-ke futhi uma ngaba angaphinda futhi abuya alekelele inkosi enkantolo ke lapho kade khona-ke udaba lomibukhiso engaphansi ku-Exhibit J athi uma engacaphula phakathi kwenkulumo kade ibhala lapho-ke Warrant Officer Steenkamp phecelezi nodaba lombuzo lelo ummeli kade alibuza-ke mayelana umbala wengubo kade ugqokiwe lapho-ke lesigilamkhuba-ke sesibili-ke lapho-ke athi bonkana abantu kade bekhona-ke ngaphakathi kwalela khaya lela bakaze bakhulume ngombala wengubo ukuthi kade ingubo yakhona-ke noma ihudi lakhona-ke kade le nombala muphi-ke kulona-ke athi kepha-ke umuntu owakhuluma-ke ngombala wehudi kade kuMnumzana uMakeleni kepha-ke umbala awukhulumile noma mhlawumbe umbala wehudi awawukhuluma emaphoyiseni-ke kade kumbala-ke umnyama.
Now let's move to a different aspect, Brigadier. Did you, in the course of your investigations, interview any of the witnesses that were in the house who stated something like this, that now that the event happened a long time ago, I am unsure as to whether or not I can still identify the suspects that entered the house?
Bathi ngesikhathi bophenya-ke icala lakho leli ngabe mhlawumbe khona-ke la wahlala phansi wabese wakhulumisana mathupha-ke nabantu nabofakazi abakade bekhona-ke ngaphakathi kwalela khaya lena ubabuza mayelana nesikhangiso-ke salesigilamkhuba sesibili-ke noma ubabuza ngemuva noma ubabuza ukuthi manje ngoba sele kungemuva kwesikhathi isigameko lisenzekile ngabe bangakhona yini ekuthizeni basho isikhangiso sesigilamkhuba sesibili?
Yes, my recollection, my lord, it will be Mr. Mthokozi Sithwala and Tumelo Madlala.
Athi yebo-ke ngokukhumbula kwakhe-ke abantu ababili-ke lapho-ke uTumelo Madlala futhi noMthokozi Sithwala.
Thank you, Brigadier. Now, with respect to Tumelo Madlala, do you recall when you interviewed him and what he expressed to you about the certainty or uncertainty of identifying the suspects in future should he see them?
Bathi-ke mana nodaba lwaTumelo Madlala-ke ngesikhathi bokukhuluma naye ngabe mhlawumbe bombuza ukuthi angakhona yini ethizeni abakhombeke igilamkhuba lezi ezazingene ngaphakathi kwelakhalela noma ngabe angaze ayibone.
No, my lord, I will not recall exactly what he said, but what I do recall, he didn't say he can't identify the person. He was not sure because of the time. At some stage, I'm just not sure whether it's him or it's Mr. Twala. They said it's 50-50. So it wasn't a denial that they can, but there was also no admission that 100% we can because of the time. So they were like in the middle, saying we are not really sure because of the time that has lapsed, my lord.
Athi yebo kepha kanaso isiqiniseko ukuthi ngabe mhlawumbe-ke uTumelo Madlala-ke noma uMthokozi Sithwala wakhuluma-ke lapho-ke kanjalo-ke athi kepha-ke ngesikhathi bekhulumisana nabo-ke bona bathi bami phakathi nendawo-ke bangakhona ukuthi bamkhombe bese bangakhona ukuthi bayikhombeke ligilamkhuba.
Hence I'm saying, Brigadier, I didn't say that. They didn't say they cannot. I said the uncertainty. Uncertainty embraces both sides of the spectrum. I may and may not. I'm unsure. That's the uncertainty. And specifically, Brigadier, I don't want to waste time. If you've got 8216 in front of you, that's the statement that you took, and it relates to, on this aspect, to Tumelo Madlala.
Yes, I do recall, my lord, that I took a statement from him.
bathi mayelana nodaba
I want you to have it and read it because I want to introduce it as an exhibit here in court. That will be a statement that was taken on the
What is the index number 2?
sorry, Brigadier, A216, because, let me approach, my lord, may I approach my?
Yes.
my learned colleague? Do you have it in front of you, Brigadier?
I just, what is
It
the
was
index
taken
number?
down on the 20th, sorry, Brigadier, the 5th November, 2020 at 1918 by yourself.
But what is the index number?
I said it's A216, Brigadier.
216,
Yeah.
no. My lord, can I ask maybe the state advocate to assist me, maybe with a copy of 216, because I seem to be struggling.
My lord, perhaps whilst, because I'll introduce it into evidence anyway, it's a shortish statement. Unfortunately, the Brigadier writes like a medical professor, so it's going to be difficult for me to read his handwriting. If I can give him my statement, it's only highlighted, there are no notes. You can read from it, then we'll
Yes.
make copies for the court and ask for it to be admitted as an exhibit.
So it reads as follows, my lord. I, the undersigned, Tumelo Brian Mazala, states further that on Sunday, the 25th of October 2020, I received a call. No, let me finish and read. I'll give it to you. Yeah. I received a call from Colonel Geninda during the course of the day. The colonel informed me that there are suspects that they have identified, and then said, on the said case of the death of Senzo Meyiwa, I was informed that the suspects in questions are suspected to be involved in the said murder of Senzo Meyiwa. The colonel asked me if I will be able to identify any of the suspects I saw when the offense took place in October 2014. I informed the colonel that this incident took place a long time ago, and I am not sure if I will be able to identify them. I indicated to him that I am not sure, in bracket 50-50, my lord. And then the next paragraph, it's a sworn, basically. I know and understand the contents of the statement. I have no objection of the taking of the prescribed oath. I consider the prescribed oath to be binding on my conscience. It is signed, my lord, by Mr. Mazala on the 5th of November 2020 and commissioned by me on the same day, my lord, 1918, my lord.
manje afuna ukufakazi mayelana nodaba lenkulumo statement asithatha ke lapho kuTumelo Madlala ke uTumelo Madlala uTumelo Brian Madlala ke inkulumo ayikhuluma leli ngaphansi lena ke ngaphansi kwesifungo ke athi ngesonto ngelanga la nge25 za October ngomnyaka ka2020 yena ke wathola ucingo liqhamuka lapho ke kuColonel Geninda ngesikhathi bebakhuluma ke lapho ocingweni bese ngelanga lelo ke uColonel lapho wamtshela ukuthi lapho ke ucela ahlangane naye noma ucela ukuthi wamtshela ukuthi khona ke abasola abatholile lapho ke ethola ukuthi mhlambe banesandla ke lapho ke ekucala lelo kushona kukaMufi ke lapho kuSenzo Meyiwa ke lapho ke athena ke wamtshela ukuthi abasola bayathola ukuthi mhlambe banesandla ke noma banegalelo ke ekushonini kukaSenzo Meyiwa kule cala leli bese lapho uColonel
It's the colonel asked me.
athi lapho uKennel wambuza-ke ukuthi engabe mhlawumbe angakhona ukusiza ekuthizeni-ke abakhombeke abantu labo-ke uma angabuya futhi ababone futhi abantu ade bengene ngaphakathi kulela khaya ngelanga lesigameko ngenyanga ka-October ngomnyaka ka-2014 bese yena-ke watshela ngicamana necala lokushona kukamufi lenzeka lapho-ke athi yena-ke icala lenzeka ngemuva kwesikhathi eside kakhulu angeke abe naso isiqiniseko ngokugcwele ekuthizeni abakhombeke abantu labo uma engabuya ababone futhi usho ukuthi yena kade eme phakathi nendawo 50% ukuthi abakhombe futhi 50% ukuthi angabakhombi ngemuva ukuthi isigameko lesi sele senzeka ngemuva kwesikhathi esiningi esindlule lapho-ke usathatha-ke isifungo sakhe-ke wafunga ngaphansi kwamaphoyisa ngesikhathi bathatha istatement lesi-ke athi istatement basithatha-ke lapho-ke ngelanga lange-5 zakaNovemba ngomnyaka ka-2020 isikhathi kade kuyimizuzu ewu-18 ngemuva kwehora lesikhombisa ebusuku noma ntambama-ke ebese lapho-ke uKennel naye-ke Brigadier Kennel naye lapho-ke wakhomishina istatement lesi-ke ngalo lelo langa lange-5 zakaNovemba ngomnyaka ka-2020-ke ngesikhathi imizuzu ewu-18 ngemuva kwehora lesikhombisa.
And Brigadier, in fact, at the time that statement was made and commissioned, you correct me if I'm wrong, all the 5 gentlemen that are accused of these offenses were already in custody, correct?
Athi-ke uzomlungisa-ke uma ngaba engaqinisile-ke athi ngesikhathi lesi statement besithathwa-ke lapho-ke ngenyanga kaNovemba-ke bonkana abasolwa labo bahlanu-ke bebavele beboshiwe.
Correct, my lord.
Athi yebo kunjalo.
And in fact, 2 days later, they appeared for the first time at the Boksburg Magistrates Court on their first appearance, correct?
Athi-ke ummeli bese ngemuva kwamalanga amabili-ke lapho-ke baqhamuka ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo yase-Boksburg mayelana necala leli abakade bethosa lona kusenjalo yini?
Yes, my lord, on the 27th of October 2020.
Athi yebo kunjalo ngelanga lange-27 zaka-October ngomnyaka ka-2020.
Now, Brigadier, let me briefly move over again to a different aspect. I did touch on it the last time, but I just want to finalize it, and then I'll be done with my cross of you. This aspect relates to the following. There was no identity parade held in respect of the 5 gentlemen sitting and standing here before court, correct?
Athi lapho-ke uma ngabe khuluma futhi olunyaka udaba kuwukuthi anikaze nenze i-identification parade la kade kukhonjwa khona-ke abasolwa bonkana abaqhamuka ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo-ke ngabe kusiqiniso lelo?
Yes, it was not done, my lord.
Athi yebo ayikaze yenziwe.
And the last time when we went over this point, you'll correct me if I'm paraphrasing you correctly. You stated that one of the reasons was that already they had been to a previous identity parade involving the arrest of the first suspect in this matter, Mr. Mbata, and for that reason, you saw no necessity of holding another ID parade. Am I paraphrasing you correctly, or you can state how you put that answer?
Athi-ke uma engacaphule kahle-ke kwinkulumo oyikhuluma ubuyeke umlungise-ke lapho-ke athi wena-ke uthi wathi abofakazi sele bahamba baya ukwenza lokukhomba kusho ukuthi identification parade-ke leyo-ke la abafika bakhomba khona-ke umnumzana uMbatha bese wathi kungakho kulesikhathi lesi ungabasile ekuthizeni bahambe bayokhomba abasolwa laba baqhamuka ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo-ke athi uma ngabe engakhulumile iqiniso umlungisi.
No, my lord, my recollection, and that played a very critical role. I've indicated that it was a prosecutorial-driven investigations. So you get guided as people aligned in terms of the course of investigations. And I think when I referred to the first ID parade, it was in relation, in my recollection, my lord, it was in relation to Mrs. Kumalo Senior in terms of her and people who went to identify the wrong person. It was in that context, but in essence, the investigation was prosecutorial driven. And I indicated, obviously, insofar as my interview I had with these 2 witnesses, Mr. Madlala and Tumelo Madlala and Mr. Mtokosi Sithwala, in terms of what they said, in terms of the identification, my lord, at the time.
Athi-ke lapho-ke icala kade liseshwa-ke ibona-ke futhi ithimba labashushisi futhi kade bekhulumisana-ke lapho-ke athi lokhu akukhumbulayo kepha-ke bona-ke isinqumo kade siqhamuke kwithimba labashushisi-ke ekuthizeni kumele benze ini nokuthi kumele bengenzi ini-ke lapho-ke athi khumbula khona njalo ukuthi lapho-ke umuntu oqala kade ehambile lapho-ke noma udaba lolu-ke nokukhomba-ke abantu lapho kade lisenziwa-ke uMiss Khumalo-ke uSiniya ukuthi umama omdala kwalapho kwaKhumalo-ke uyena owahamba wakhomba-ke lapho-ke lo msolo oqala kade eboshiwe phecelezi nodaba lwecala leli-ke lapho-ke athi kepha-ke uma ebuka udaba lama-statement i-statement sikaMtungelo Madlala-ke futhi uMthokozi Sithwala-ke athi isona lesi kade ekhuluma ngaso-ke mayelana nesikhathi uyaphendula-ke lo mbuzo loyo.
So if I'm understanding you correctly, the specific circumstances or that led you not to hold, because it's prosecutorial driven investigation, the prosecutors that you were conferring with told you not to hold, conduct an ID parade. Is that how I should understand you to be saying?
Athi ngabe uzwa kahle-ke uma ngabe uthwena-ke kade icala liseshwa-ke yinina futhi nisebenzisana nethimba labashushisi-ke la abakade ukhulume ngabo-ke kuqala-ke manje usho ukuthi abashushisi ibona abacela ukuthi misa kancane ungayenzi i-identification parade noma?
No, my lord, when you work with prosecution, and that's my experience, most of the time when they give you guidance is for the purpose of them preparing the prosecution. So if they push you to that direction or direct you to go to a certain direction, it does not mean that the other party are blocking you from it. It's a strategy that they're adopting. They give guidance, we follow it. Hence I said, on our part, I was able to interview the two witnesses and the statement speaks for themselves. But in the guidance, I can't speak to them to say, this is it, they didn't want us to do it. There's a reason in terms of how they execute their job insofar as I understand, my lord, but I can't speak on their behalf.
Athi-ke lapho-ke akazi angekhe asho ngokugcwele ukuthi lapho-ke ibona abamthethe angakwenzi lokho noma kepha-ke akhumbule khona nje ukuthi ngesikhathi basenza-ke basesha icala leli-ke athi kade silethana-ke nethimba labashushisi-ke athi isikhathi nesikhathi bakhulumisana futhi ibona kade bemupha-ke zeluleko noma i-guidance ukuthi kumele asebenze kanjani lecala leli-ke nokuthi yini ekumele ukuthi ayenze ukuthi yini engamele ayenzeke athi abantu abangaba sesimeni esikahle ukuphendula phecelezi nodaba lombuzo lo kade kubuzwa-ke athi yilona-ke ithimba noma ihhovisi labashushisi.
Let me ask it differently. You as the lead investigator, was the holding of an ID parade in respect of the 5 gentlemen before the court ever a consideration?
Athi-ke takubuze lobuzo ngale ndlela elandelayo. Njengoba kade kuwena-ke bohola-ke ithimba labaseshi becala, ngabe wena-ke wacabanga ukuthi kumele nibaye lapho-ke bokwenza identification parade phecelezi noma mayelana nodaba lwabasola bonkana?
Not the 5 gentlemen, my lord, because you do an ID parade in relation to the crime scene, so you don't do it in isolation. If you have 5 accused and you have witnesses saying we saw 5 accused, then your consideration will be responding to your preliminary investigation. What we have on the crime scene is that 2 suspects, Suspect A and Suspect B, were seen going into the house, and the statement speaks for themselves. So the consideration that would have went into my mind is insofar as the 2 suspects that went into the house, not 5, because it is clear from the description and the statements obtained that reference is made only to 2 and not 5. And then subsequent to that, investigation clearly indicated what role each suspect, accused, that is added on this matter played, and no such investigation suggests that all 5 were inside the house, my lord. So the consideration at the time was insofar as the 2 suspects that we suspected that they may have went into the house, my lord.
Athi-ke lapho-ke ngeke sikhona ukukhuluma ngokuthi kumele senze identification parade abasola bonkana bobahlanu-ke lapho-ke athi kepha khumbula khona njalo ukuthi ngesikhathi kade ubufakazi bekhuluma kade bekhona ngaphakathi kwaleli khala kwaKhumalo-ke athi bona-ke bakhuluma ngegilamkhuba ezimbili-ke namhlanje igebengu ezimbili-ke lapho-ke kepha bakaze bakhulume ngodaba lwezigebengu ezinhlanu-ke lapho-ke athi udaba lwezigebengu ezinhlanu uqhamuke uma ngaba bona sebaphakathi ekuqhenyeni kwecala labo-ke ukuthi kade bebahlanu uma bebunkana athi kepha kulaba abahlanu ke kade khona ke ababili kuphela kade kukhulunywa ngabo ke ukuthi yibona abangena ngaphakathi kwaloya muzi loyana ke la kwashona khona ke umufi athi uma ngabe lokho bekumele ukuthi akwenzeke lapho ke usho ukuthi bekuzomele ke enze i-identification parade ke yabasolwa ababili laba kade kukhulunywa ngabo ke ngaphakathi kwe-statement zabofakazi kade bekhona ngaphakathi kulela khaya.
Hence, my lord, you see the statements of the 25th of October now before the appearance, because one wanted to establish if such an anti-parade should be conducted or not. In the response of saying they're not certain, I thought then it will take us nowhere, because it would have been different if the response said, yes, we are 100% sure, or mostly certain that we'll be able to do it. Then such would have been conducted, my lord, because we still have 2 days before the first appearance.
Athi ke lapho ke kungako ukuthi i-statement lesi ke lapho ke ngelanga lange-25 zaka-October ngonyaka 2020 ke lapho ke kusho ukuthi emalangeni amabili ke ngaphambi kokuthi abasolwa qhamuke ngaphambi kokusenkantolo ke athi kepha ke ngemuva kokuthola ke le nkulumo ethi qhamuke kofakazi lo adathatha i-statement sakhe ke lapho ke la kade thina ume phakathi nendawo kusho ukuthi kukhona ko 50% ukuthi amathuba ukuthi akhombeke bese khona 50% amathuba ukuthi angakhombike athi ngemuva kwale nkulumo ayithola kulo fakazi lo ke kungako wabo ukuthi asikho isidingo sokuthi benze identification parade.
Now, when I asked you about the identification parade pertaining to the arrest of Mr. Mbata, you mentioned something about Makhumalo. I did not get you. Can you clarify that for me?
Athi ke becela ukuthi ekhona ke into angayithulile kahle ngesikhathi lesibukhuluma ke ngomama uKhumalo omdala mayelana nokuboshwa kukaMnumzana uMbatha ukuthi umcacisena kahle noma ukhulume ngokujulile.
No, I was simply saying, my lord, she played a role in identifying Mr. Mbata on that ID parade. That is now back in 2014. That was before our time, my lord. That's all that I was saying in that context, my lord.
Athena into ade ikhuluma ukuthi wadlala ke isikhangiso ekhombeni lapho ke umnumzana ke uMbatha ngesikhathi lesi kade lapho ka identification parade athi kwakungumnyaka ka2014 ngaphambi ukuthi nafike kule cala leli.
And before your time as well, do you know if Zandile Khumalo identified somebody as suspect B at that ID parade?
Bathi ngaphambi ukuthi kufike ngabe mhlawumbe unalo ulwazi lokuthi uzandi Khumalo khona ke umuntu owamkhomba ke lapho ke ku-identification parade.
No,
Athi umsolwa wesibili.
No, I don't have a recollection, my lord. Otherwise, I'll have to double check, but I don't have a recollection, my lord.
Athi cha ngaso lesikhumbulo.
With certainty, Brigadier, and I'll allow you to consult the relevant pages or the relevant 329 ID parade procedures that were held in respect of Mr. Mbata. Zandile Khumalo pointed at somebody else at that ID parade.
Athi malana nodaba la-identification parade khona ke lapho ke malana nodaba malana nomnumzana ke uMbatha bathi uZandile Khumalo khona ke umuntu othizeni awamkhomba.
My lord, I was not there. As I said, that was before my time. Didn't conduct that ID parade. I did not participate in it. I was not even the investigating officer, so I'm not sure how really can I assist, whether she did or did not. I was not there, my lord, and it was before my time.
Athi kade kungaphambi kwesikhathi sayo sokuthi abe khona ke kuleli cala leli futhi bekangekho bade ngasena kumsisho ucala akazi ukuthi yini eyenzeka ke lapho ke ngeke khona ukulekelela ke inkantolo ke lapho ke ngoba naye futhi atangekho ke lapho ngaphakathi kwa-identification parade yakhona akazi ukuthi yini eyenzeka ngesikhathi kade besenza uhlelo lwe-identification parade.
It may not assist you, Brigadier, but it will assist in a long way, Mr. Ntanzi, because the same Zandile Khumalo came here, sniffles, crocodile tears and all, pointing at Mr. Ntanzi, saying he's suspect B that she saw at the house on the 26th of October 2014.
As a court, please, my lord, we really don't want to interfere with Marlene's friend's cross-examination, but two aspects. Firstly, Brigadier Gininda testified about the additional evidence or the new evidence. Now he's been cross-examined about aspects that he didn't testify about. That is the first thing. But secondly, my lord, being cross-examined about the holding of identification parade regarding the identification of Mr. Mbata. That identification parade form has been handed up as an exhibit. The witnesses have testified, they've been cross-examined on. Now, it's unfair now to put it to Brigadier Gininda that Ms. Zandi Kumalo came here and shed tears when she has already testified and confronted about her own identification. We submit, my lord, that these are aspects that can be argued and should not be put to Brigadier Gininda. So we say, my lord, this firstly is unfair, and secondly, these are aspects that he did not testify about as part of the new evidence, my lord.
To be fair to you, and partially so because you are the IO, you are privy to the entire contents of that docket. You are the ship, the commander of that ship. But I'll be fair to you, I'll argue that point correctly. But that Zandile came here crying and all sorts of acting here, it did happen, and I'm unapologetic about that. My lord, those are my questions. I'm grateful. Thank you.
Okay.